Yo, hey, I'm making a video so I can give you guys an update on how things have been going with me with not being able to donate and now finally being able to donate again. All right, so you guys know that I donate with Optiforma. So my last donation was on May 26th, and 2 days before I was able to donate again, which would have been a Sunday, I got, like, on the app it was showing that sample processing, and then on the day that I was supposed to donate, which was that Sunday, it said that sample complete. See staff at your center. Never got anything like that before. So I go in on the 31st, May 31st, and they say, hey, your sample came back at a 5.9%. So I end up failing. First time I failed ever, but I've been donating 3 years. I always do the same shit, but I failed it, so I wasn't able to donate. But what I was able to do, what I decided to do in that moment, was to do a sample only donation. So I did that, and then it said, okay, 7 to 10 days. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm checking the app daily, no updates, still showing the same thing, sample processing. Now, obviously during this time they clear out your information on the app, so only thing that you can't really view much, because they clear everything out. So I'm checking every day, nothing, no updates. The 7th day comes, nothing. 8th, 9th, 10th day comes, nothing. So day 11, it's like, dude, there's no change. And I'm thinking that I'm not really blaming the center at this point, because I'm like, well, they had to send the samples all to a lab, so maybe something's up on their end. Because I did go in on a Sunday, so I'm like, maybe, okay, Sunday doesn't count. They probably send it off on a Monday or whatever, Monday or Tuesday. But either way, when I'm looking down, I got some notes over here to keep my story straight. So 13 days in, nothing, no change. So I made a move. The new plasma center that I pass by every day going to work, it finally opened. I saw the open signs days before I decided, to even give them a try. So it's called CAD Plasma. That's a new facility down my way, open up. Dude, the exterior was already like nice as fuck, man. I like the exterior, it's very nice. So on day 14, now this is June 14th. I'm sorry, this is June 13th, so 13 days since my last donation. I go in as a new donor, and I love it. I love it. Even the interior is very nice, state of the art looking. I said this is just day one. I'm already loving off the top. Now, what's interesting is I met a donor that I met before at my old center. He was there, and also that I, dealt with outside of donating. He was there, so that was cool to see him and catch up. My protein on that day was 7.7. So that was with a finger prick, 7.7. So I felt good. I was like, okay, good. My protein's up, nice. So I had to do the whole new donor thing where you had to bring your ID, your social security card. They had to worry about the mail. They were cool with that, without doing the mail. But yeah, so now with this new donor program, $100 the first 8 donations. So $800 your first month. So that's a win-win. So I have donated twice so far, and I put some investments towards that. So my first donation, I ended up buying Uber, a full share of Uber, and some fractional with Meta. And then my last donation, which was my second donation, I ended up buying Netflix, RDW, the rocket stock, it was down, and the fractional in McDonald's. Now, there's no videos of that because I'm still trying to get my footing back. But we're gonna get back into the video. That's what the whole point of this video is, just give you guys an update that I will be continuing So look forward on the next video or the next donation, which would be Saturday. I'll get back into the video. Plasma to S&P stocks, whatever you want to call it. So like I said, we're just doing it at a new center. So on May 14th, the day after I donated at Cat Plasma, then Autopharma updates the app and says, "Hey Xavier, you are clear to donate." And I'm like, damn, like, bad timing. Literally, you're a day late and $100 short. Yeah, it was so wild, man, because had I known it would have took 14 days, I would have just waited. Because I do like my center. I like the staff. I've grown accustomed to them. But hey, I like this new center too, man. Because in the past, I've always heard people, other donors, they'll go center to center and stuff like that. And I just never saw the point of that. A lot of them just trying to double dip and take advantage of the new donor pay and all that, which that's cool and all that. But like I said, literally with this situation, it was just more like, just kind of like a desperation kind of move. And, but hey, it ended up working out because this center is actually about 6 minutes closer. And, it has less people. The only new thing with this one is the difference is that they're closed on Sundays and Mondays. And the hours are different. So closed on Sunday and Monday, then Tuesday through Friday, you're open 9 to 5. Saturday, you're open 9 to 1. So, I don't have that 12-hour window. So even on my Tuesdays after work, I get off at 3, pulling up there a little bit before 4. I'm getting in the door literally an hour before they close, which is fine. And then on Saturday, like I said, when I went last Saturday as my new donor, I was literally up early because, I'm like, I got to hydrate. I'm up at 6 o'clock, whatever, hydrating. I get there to center a little after 8 o'clock, go through the whole new donor thing. And, they close at 1. So I was able to knock all that out in a timely fashion. I think I was out of there before 12. So, yeah, made it a little under 4 hours, but it didn't even feel like 4 hours, man. Everything was just so smooth and the space is so open. Look, I was so pleased with it that I left a Google review the same day, like. But hey, I'm not, like I said, I am eligible to donate again, but obviously, you can't donate for like 7 days before you go to a new center, which I'm not planning on going back, switching like that. I probably will eventually do go back to Autopharma. It'll probably be as a new donor at some point in the future. But right now, I do like this center. So, but yeah, man, $200 so far, $100 per donation. And after that, I think donation 9 is gonna, it looks like they had a system where you donate your first donation of the week is a lesser price compared to your second donation of the week, which will be a higher price. There's no chart in the building that I've seen that shows that, but it's just what I found out on Google, from other people, other donors that go to Cat Plasma. But when you add them both together, it still comes out to the same amount that you would typically get if you got the same even number, like 60 and 60. So you may get like 45 or 50, and then the second donation we probably get like 70. So it still comes out to like 120, 125. Who knows? But yeah, like I said, I just want to give you guys an update. So I'm happy with the transition. And then I thought about it. I was like, man, you think about it, like the timing of everything, like. Even if I would have got the results back in that 7 to 10 day window, I would have still been going to Autopharma and would have missed out on this experience of a new center, new staff, new environment, and a higher new donor pay. It's even higher than what I got paid when I was at Autopharma when I first started out there. I think back then it was like $600. So it's a win-win. And obviously, with the path that I'm on now with plasma to investing, like being able to do that over with a higher amount, because as a donor, this is the most you will ever make as a donor. And that's usually just coming into the door with a new company. Because outside of that, you're gonna be at your regular rate. So you're not gonna make like a lot of money like that. So with that, it's more like when you first get this money, you gotta make the most of it because it's like that's all you got, you know. Because after this, like, so it's 100 now. So then, let's say like going forward, you do 60 and 60, so that's like 120. But you have to donate twice to get that. Whereas with this one, you donate one time and it's 100, and that's pretty much it, you know. So you get a lot going within that small time frame. So it's important what you do with the money early on because you're not gonna make that amount of money again. $800 in a month. Because look, when I was over at Autoformer, I was making about a little over 400, 440, something like that a month. I gotta do the math. Let's see, 60 times 8, yeah, $440 a month. And now I'm coming into the door now, I'm making $800 in the first month. So that's almost 2 months of donations squeezed into 1 month. So it's important what you do with the money early on. But yeah, like I said, I'm happy with the thing, with the results. And there's less people at this new center. I was just open up as new as in a populated area. So, hey, it works for me. Closer drive, shorter drive, less people. Oh, and this too, they have seats available, like a whole lobby area where you can be seated. You don't have to stand in a line. They once you do your, now only difference is, unlike before when you use that, you can do the app on your phone to do your questions. They have a kiosk there, but it's a super nice kiosk. So you got to do like, right now I'm doing like 60 questions. You got a kiosk there, so you do your questions, and it once you complete that, you can sit down or whatever, and it'll show you your position in the queue. You sit down, they'll call you up and go from there. So hey, I love it, man. But more videos to come. Just want to give you guys an update. That's all I got for you guys, and till next time. Oh, one more thing I also forgot to mention, that one of the phlebotomists that was at Autoformer a while back, he's actually at this new center, so it was great to see him too. So 2 people that I recognize, new location, can't beat it.